Rugby Field, the Ducks need 2 scores, or else Notre Dame will have defended home turf. And that's not going to help. An angry Cormac O'Flaherty commits the knock-on, just took his eye off the ball. And the Notre Dame fans in the stands and the JV rugby players and managers in the press box alongside of us can sense it now. 25 seconds and ticking in a 2-score game.
Now, we don't know if the ref's clock says the same. We've had that issue before today, but just about 25 seconds.
Also haven't been any injuries in this game, knock on wood, so no reason for the clock to stop as Tom Bowman thinks about the edge, thinks better of it once he sees the touchline. 5 seconds on the clock. Packard Williams goes down with it. And it's going to be kicked out of bounds, and it's over. The Irish win the championship on home field. They win it 21-12. They defeat Oregon. And they have won the Sevens tournament at the Big Ten for the first time ever.
Deservingly getting a standing ovation from the crowd here in South Bend. Notre Dame came together yesterday, a little fragmented at times. The pieces were there, but not all put together. Safe to say, Notre Dame found a way. Zach Banton was brilliant, had a great try in the first half. Jackson Graham with the follow-up in the second half. Those are definitely the 2 superstars, but you also got to look at Tom Bowman. Very physical in the middle of the park all day long, all weekend long for Notre Dame. And how about this? Patrick McKenzie, the senior captain. You want to talk about a send-off? That's a send-off. He's a Big Ten champion.
He is in his final game. In the fall, the Irish defeated Ohio State and then lost in the championship when it mattered. In the spring, they lose to Oregon, and then they win in the championship when it matters. And both these teams coming over to give their fans a round of applause. Of course, the Oregon fans in attendance. And their players understand and appreciate the long travel that those families made. And of course, Notre Dame with the home crowd in attendance. And get to celebrate with them shortly. Go over for the curtain call now as the teams exchange handshakes. And you know, I got to think this is a matchup we have to get used to seeing more, especially if Oregon's going to really dip into their new Big Ten status.
I was just about to say that. Credit to Oregon for coming out to South Bend. That is a long way they've had to travel from all the way from the other side of the country out on the West Coast. They had most likely fly to get here. It'd be really hard-pressed to imagine they took a bus. I got to think they somehow maybe went to Chicago and then came to South Bend. But credit to them for coming out and performing. They were the best team yesterday, and just a lot of great play all around. I thought Cormac O'Flaherty is a guy who put the Big Ten on notice, said, hey, I'm one of the best players in the conference, and then Mahaffey as well with a great weekend. He had 4 tries in total actually just 4 tries in total today. I can only imagine what he had yesterday.
And the trophy raised once and raised again. The Irish are Big Ten champions in 7-on-7 rugby in the spring of 2025, completing an excellent season here at Stinson, both 15s and 7s combined with a championship. And it's not done yet. They will go to the NCRC championship weekend, and hopefully, Chris, we are going with them.
Yeah, hopefully. That is the plan as of now. And just before we sign off, I got to say a huge congratulations to Patrick McKenzie, Andrew Packard, Christian Barnsley, who, of course, was injured yesterday, but credit to him. He's been a great piece for this Notre Dame team. And then Jackson Graham, he was second team All Big Ten this past fall, but he's just had such a great weekend. Was a huge difference maker for Notre Dame. Always came up when they needed him the most. Those are the seniors in the squad. And you got to say, great 4 years for them. They definitely left the program in a much better place than they found it. They still have rugby to play, just not at home.
As they win their last home game their collegiate careers here in the Big Ten Sevens Rugby Championship. For my partner, Chris Daly, and the entire crew behind the scenes, Walter Hoffman doing the directing, Alheli Soriano, Jane Kim, Val Bautista Misakova, and of course, Nick Ruthraff making it all happen. I'm Charlie Morris saying so long from South Bend. Notre Dame victorious, Oregon second, and 8 great teams this weekend. So happy to be able to bring you all the action on the Notre Dame Rugby YouTube channel, both this weekend and all season. We'll see you again in the fall for 15s next year.